the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate your support. Before we get started, please subscribe, like the video. I'm trying to do my best to make the content better, so I appreciate your support. Of course, this is not financial advice, it's my opinion. It should be used for entertainment purposes. But without further ado, let's jump into it. And so today I want to talk about what's going on in the Chinese market and why people are panic selling. And so I read a bunch of articles and I saw that, I'm subscribed to Cathie Wood. I'm subscribed to her, her investment, management. So where I get daily emails where I see where she sells and buys on a daily basis. So I saw that she sold most of her Chinese stocks, and a lot of people are panicking about that, and so they're following Cathie Wood is selling the stocks as well. In my opinion, I think that's a mistake, and it's not sensible. In my opinion, there's a lot of reasons why it's not sensible. The number one reason I would say is that when I look at when Cathie Wood sold her stocks, where did she put that money? Most of that money that she got from the Chinese stocks was put into Tesla. Now, don't get me wrong, Tesla is a great company, and I'm a fan of Elon Musk. But Tesla, most of Tesla's sales comes from China, and most of Tesla's supply chains and revenues come from China. And so, if it comes from China and you're selling Chinese stock, why would you put that money in Tesla? Because most of those things come from China, it's based in China. And so it didn't make sense to me, and so that's one of the reasons why I think this is overblown, and selling will be a huge mistake. And because of that, I went in. I'm a shareholder of NEO. I bought more. I added to my position. I bought a lot of call options because of that. And secondly, during the peak of the pandemic, Warren Buffett sold most of his airline stocks. This is similar to what's going on now, in the sense that people are panic selling. When Warren Buffett sold most of his airline stocks, a lot of people were saying that it was the end of the airlines. It was Armageddon for airline companies, and so they panic sell, and people were saying that airline will go out of business. There won't be any more travels like before the pandemic. And for me personally, I didn't even really believe that because, first of all, I look at one company when pandemic was going on, and that was Boeing. At the time, Boeing went from I think 300 plus to below $90. I think it was 85 or so, even less than that. And so I was saying to myself, and I was telling a friend of mine that there's no way Boeing will bankrupt. It's an iconic company. And there's no way the government allows Boeing to go bankrupt. It's almost impossible. And I can attest to a similar situation where when I first invested in NEO at IPO, the stock went down after that. It was going down every day. People was panic selling because NEO was losing money. They were running out of money. It was on the verge of bankruptcy. And the stock went from at least $6 plus to $1.19. And so, of course, it was a big risk to me. I panicked a little bit. I was not panicked, but second guessing myself. I was saying to myself, am I doing the right thing by keep buying the stocks? But one thing that kept me going was that I believe that China at the time, China never had a national brand when it comes to cars. And so I believe that China wasn't going to let NEO go bankrupt because of that. It's just the same thing, the same way I look at Boeing the government wasn't going to let Boeing go bankrupt. I thought the same thing with NEO. And so back to Cathie Wood then. So in this case, people are panic selling. Cathie Wood sold her Chinese stock, put it into Tesla. It didn't make sense to me. And I don't think anyone should be, following stuff like that don't make a logical sense in my opinion. And also, I know we all have celebrities out there that we followed, as far as investing or maybe just in regular real life world where you follow certain celebrities. But what you need to be mindful of, people or marketers use these celebrities to target us. It's something called social proof. And Social Proof is written by this guy right here. This book is called Influence, and it's written by Robert B. Cialdini, and it's called the Psychology of Persuasion. So basically, social proof is when you see your favorite celebrity, represent a product, you automatically associate that product with being good because it's your favorite celebrity. And if you decide to buy the product on Amazon, most of us, what we do is we go and read the reviews. And after you read the reviews, then you can make a decision. But what's happening here is that decision, you think that you're making that decision by yourself, but the decision is being influenced. And so that's what this book right here talks about. It's a really good book. I'm not associated with this author, so I don't know him. I don't have no affiliation with him. I just like this book. I bought it with my own dollar, so if anyone out there need this book, I also have it on Audible. I can just leave me an email down below, and I can send it to you, free of charge to you, and you can listen to it. So yeah, social proof is like, say for example, all right, you're in a room with 20 people, and someone comes in with apples and bananas, and out of the 20 people, 15 people pick bananas, and 5 people pick apples. And what happens here is those 5 people will start second guessing themselves, think that they're wrong because they're the minority. So most of the time when you're in a minority, you automatically assume that you're wrong. So you make decision make decision that favors the majority. And sometimes, or most of the time, this is a wrong thing to do. And and so as an investor, or especially a retail investor, you don't want to react to chaos that's going on in the market. You want to sit back, analyze what's going on, then make a sound decision. So how do you make a sound decision? Like for me, like I said, when I look at Cathie Wood's transaction, I ask myself, where did she put that money? Now, if you can come up with that answer, or of course she put the money in Tesla, but if you can find out where she put that money, or in the case of Warren Buffett when he sold the airlines, where did he put that money? If you can see where he put the money, and you can compare where he took that money from compared to where he put it at, if you can find a logic there, then you can make a sound decision. To me, that's the best way to do it. And you just can't react to these people making, selling the stocks and you reacting to it and selling your stock. And another thing that I noticed was Cathie Wood, most of her stocks, she bought it high and she sold low. So she lost money on most of those stocks. But I'm not saying she can afford to lose money, but she managed billions of dollars. So with her, losing money, is part of the game. I mean, of course, losing money in the stock market is part of the game as well, but as a retail investor, we don't want to put ourselves in a position. We want to be smart. We want to know what we own. We want to stay to our guts. And intuition, your gut's feeling, man, it's one of the best decisions, or one of the best things that you can listen to when you're making a decision. When your gut tells you something sometimes, you want to sit back and analyze those feelings before you make a decision. So I just want to make a quick video. I hope you like it. Please subscribe. Help my channel. It goes a long way supporting the channel. So I just want to make a quick video, let you know, never panic sell. Know what you own and stay your guns. Patience is the key to the game. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.